करायचं स्टार्ट सर.
हो सर.
Correct.
करा.
Correct. We are assembled.
आमळे सर.
Am I audible, Vijay? Sound is clear. Voice is clear. Sound is clear. Voice is clear, Vijay. Sound is clear.
Yes sir.
Okay. I am starting now. So far as today's meeting is concerned, we have assembled here today online for PhD Open Defense Viva of Satish Kadam, who has worked for his doctoral research under the guidance of Dr. Vijay Kumbar. And the title of his thesis is Analytical Study of Public Infrastructure Facilities in Sindhudurg District. Today we have Dr. Bhaskar Jangle as an external expert. Dr. Vijay Kumbar is guide of Satish, and Satish Kadam is a research scholar. On behalf of the Shivaji University, on behalf of the Department of Economics, on behalf of the participants, I extend a very warm welcome to one and all for participating in this very important academic activity which is online, that is Open Defense Viva of Satish Kadam. So far as the outline of today's Viva is concerned, first of all, in 20 to 25 minutes, Satish will present a summary of his PhD thesis or research which he has carried out for his doctoral research, which will be followed by the Satish has to defend to the questions those have been asked by another external referee, Professor S.T. Bagalkoti of Karnataka University, Dharwad, was external referee for Satish thesis. Then which will be followed by the floor will be made open for the participants audience. In addition to that, what are questions which Professor external referee Bagalkoti has asked, those will be posed before Satish, and Satish will defend them, answer them. Then Bhaskar Jangle, Dr. Bhaskar Jangle, working in Pune University, is external referee, and he will present before us his observations. If he has any questions, any queries which he wants to make clear from Satish, those will be posed before Satish. And later on, with the discussion of both the questions asked by the external referees as well as participants, later on, Vijay will propose vote of thanks. Vijay is a referee. Vijay is guide of Satish Kadam, and he will propose vote of thanks. In this way, first of all, Satish will present in brief 20-25 minutes an abstract of the research which he has carried out. Then it will be followed by the questions those have been asked by external referee Professor Bagalkoti. Those will be posed before Satish. Then another external referee who will place before us observations relating to the research which he has carried out, Satish has carried out. Then research of Satish will be made open for discussion of the participants, for the research scholars. Number of research scholars have joined this Viva, and then Vijay will propose a vote of thanks, and in this way I will make declaration in the end of meeting, and thus this Viva will over. May I call upon Satish? Satish, are you listening to me? Satish, are you listening to me? Satish?
Yes sir. Yes sir.
Satish will present in brief 20-25 minutes a summary of his research. Your co-host, so there is no problem of sharing your presentation, Satish. Go ahead.
Yes sir.
Once again, I extend one and all. I am thankful to University Department of Economics for providing me an opportunity to chair today's session. Thank you one and all. Over to you, Satish. Satish, mic is mute. Unmute your mic, Satish. Mic is mute. Unmute your mic. Mic is mute. Satish, your co-host, so no problem. Mic is mute and you can share your presentation.
Yes, just a minute, sir. I share my PPT. Just a minute,
Yes,
sir.
yes. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Focus on research gap, research methodology, hypothesis testing, major conclusion suggestions.
So,
Try to be brief in 20-25 minutes
yes, yes.
so that discussion can take place. If any participant wants to ask question, yes, mic can be unmuted and he can ask, or he can also pose question in the chat box also. I will try to communicate to Satish. Go ahead, Satish.
May I audible everyone?
Yes,
Sir?
go ahead. Your voice is clear. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Slides will be visible everyone,
Yes,
sir, please.
It is visible. It is visible.
Yes. Okay,
Clearly
sir.
visible. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. Good afternoon, everybody. I warm welcome to respected chairman for OD, Professor Dr. Kamble sir, respected external referees, Professor Dr. Jangle sir, and respected my guide, Professor Dr. Kumbar sir, and also all participants for my open Viva for PhD. Here I am starting my presentation of my research title is Analytical Study of Public Infrastructure Facility in Sindhudurga districts. This research contain introduction first, secondly significance of study, third objective of the study, fourth hypothesis of study, uh, for fifth statement of problem, research methodology, data analysis, technique, scope of study, chapter scheme, research gap, study period and limitation study, discussion, finding, the suggestion, and lastly conclusion. Sir, I am going to write the research gap, sir, as you chairman instructions.
Try to be brief in 20-25 minutes.
Yes,
You have
yes,
to finish.
yes.
So,
My in this research,
online, so we should have time constraint.
yes. In this research, here is my 6 objectives. That is, first objective to examine the budgetary allocation and trends
Slide
of
is not changing, Satish. Slide is not changing. It is stagnant.
Size change नहीं होते.
It is not changing.
Just a minute, sir. Just a minute. अरे change नहीं होत म्हणते. Sir, is it visible objective of study?
No, not changing, not changing. It is stagnant. If it is not possible for you, Vijay will share your presentation.
काय रे करा शेअर पुढे जात नाही
Changing. Slide is not changing. It is
आता
stagnant.
तिथे त्यांना तिथं चेंज होत नाही ते
Vijay is trying.
Sir, now sir.
First slide is visible. Go next. Okay, it is changing now.
Yes,
Vijay,
yes.
Are you sharing?
Yes.
I am sharing now.
Vijay sir, go ahead. Go ahead. Satish, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Here is the objective of study. Here is 6 objectives. That is, first objective is to examine the budgetary allocation and trends of investment in public infrastructure facility study regions. Second objective to study the present status and growth of public infrastructure facility in study regions. Third objective to examine the role of public infrastructure facility in socio-economic development of study regions. Fourth objective to identify the problems of public infrastructure facility in study regions. Fifth objective to understand the expectation of local people about public infrastructure facility. And last is to suggest appropriate policy measures to tackle the problems relating public infrastructure facility in study regions. These are my objective of the studies. Here in this research there are 4 hypotheses. That is, first hypothesis, there is no significant growth in public infrastructure facility in study region. Second hypothesis is the public infrastructure facility are not adequate and up to the mark in study region. Third hypothesis is there is a significant growth scope for the development of public infrastructure facility in study region. And last, there is significant gap between expectation and perception about public infrastructure facilities. Here is a research for 5 research problems I study in the research work. That is, whether the public infrastructure facility are adequate or not. Second, what is the importance of public infrastructure facility in the development of district? What are the major issues and problems regarding the development of public infrastructure facility study region? What are the expectation and perception of the public people with respect to key selected public infrastructure, and last, what is the level of satisfaction of public people with regard to select key infrastructure, public infrastructures. Here I using methods, that is 384 respondents selected on the basis of solvent formula. For necessary primary data, I collected through questionnaire and short interviews. Second data, I collect from information collect from government publication, journals, various reports, and government registers, etc. For primary data analysis, I used 8 major indicators that are as following as accessibility, availability, adequacy, service quality, satisfaction, service efficiency, utility of infrastructure, and social impacts. For primary data analysis, computer software is used SPSS 21.00 versions. For data analysis, for secondary data, I use mean ratio analysis, compound growth rate, simple growth rate, standard deviation, coefficient of variance, maximum minimum. For primary data analysis, Dickey Fuller test, ANOVA and chi-square, Likert 5 and 3 scale technique. The composite index of indices are present in comprehensive manner. For I use pie chart, bar chart, line graph, and speedometer for graphical tools. Here, here I explain how I define sample size. 384 sample size fixed for 2 lakh 5,199 households at 95% significant level and 5% major margin error on base of solvent formula. These 384 households respondents are covered from all 8 tehsil of Sindhudurg districts. Here in the slide, we can see as per proportion of sample household and proportion of total household in concerned tehsil is kept constant. That is, in Dodamarg having 5.76% household of total household of district. Therefore, 5.76% of total sample means 384 is a 22 respondents household are selected from Dodamarg. In this way, total 384 respondents household and 337 villages are covered. Here, in this slide, here is a taluka-wise sample, village-wise sample are presented. These villages are selected. Concerned taluka in the basis on the basis of maximum and minimum household, also headquarter village of that taluka. In this way, the Dodamarg taluka selected 3 villages and 22 respondents from that taluka as proportion of total 3 villages household with that village household. In this way, selected the Sateli Bhedsi, Dodamarg, and Bambardi village, and total respondent for this taluka is 22. In this way, all 8 tehsils covered and 37 villages covered with 384 respondents. The scope of study is the investment of study, investment and budgetary provision for public infrastructure. In also is research deal with trends of investment in public infrastructure. Also road transportation, primary education, drinking water, public health care, safety, electricity covered in this research. And also role of public infrastructure in the socio-economic development. In addition, this research expectation and problems of public about public infrastructure is studied, and also study the scope of further development in public infrastructures. Here is the period of the study, that is a 10-year, which is 2008-9 to 2017-18, and limitation of the study is limited to public infrastructure, namely road transportation, primary education, drinking water, public health facility, and electricity development in Sindhudurg district. All inference and conclusion has drawn based on primary and secondary data. Some of the conclusion and result are drawn based on observation and discussion with experts. Here is the chapter scheme. First chapter, introduction and research methodology. Second is review of literature. Third deal to growth and investment in public infrastructure facility. Fourth is deal with role of public infrastructure facility in socio-economic development of Sindhudurg districts. Fifth, study that problem and prospect of public infrastructure facility study region. And last is finding and suggestions. here is a research gap that public investment and budgetary allocation are remain untouched and cover major 5 infrastructure, that is electricity, road, drinking water, primary education and public health service, and based on it is on primary data. Role of infrastructure in socio-economic development has assessed in these studies. In addition, financial analysis in the context of public infrastructure is also missing area of research which will be filled up through this present research work. Here I explain my 5 infrastructure, that is road, electricity, primary education, public health and drinking water. In road infrastructure, there are 3 government agencies, that is PWD Jilla Parishad, PWD State Government and PWD National Highway. Electricity, primary education is deal with Jilla Parishad. Public health care also deal with state government, NRHM state government and Jilla Parishad health department and NRHM Jilla Parishad, and drinking water with deal with Jilla Parishad. In this slide we can see the Jilla Parishad expenditure of public health care system. Here is the trends of public funds received, expenditure and balance. Here is the average. If you see, here is the average fund received is 751.61 average of received fund in study period. In the likewise, expenditure is 347.78 in study period and balance amount is 403.83. Means there is a minimum 50, above 50% is amount is balance. Also, here a CGR received fund is 13.1, expenditure fund is 0.3 and 38.9 is balance of fund in period 2008-9 to 2017. It shows that there is a decreasing trends in expenditure and significantly increased trend in balance amounts. Here is also expenditure of Sindhudurg district in civil surgeon, means state government. Is here also we see CGR of received fund is 67.9, expenditure is 64.4 and balance amount is 130.2. It means there is increasing trend in received expenditure and balance amount. Also SGR in 17-18 over 2008-9 of received fund is 10,525.96. Expenditure funds SGR is 8,886.16 and balance fund of SGR is 1,81,166.6. It means there is a significant growth observed in the fund received, expenditure and balance amount in 2017-18 over 2008-9 in civil surgeon, state government's health department. Here is a health expenditure of Jilla Parishad NRA under NRHM scheme. The SGR in 2017-18 over 2008-9 is 124.01 received fund, 19.0.5 is expenditure fund and 333.66 of balance amount. That there is a significant growth observed in 2017-18 over 2008-9. Also, CGR received fund is 99.4, expenditure fund is 7.4 and 17.7 is balance fund. It means increasing trends in receive and expenditure of balance amount. This table also we can see here is a SGR of maximum SGR is observed in 2009 is 17.25%. SGR of expenditure is also maximum in 2009-10, that is 15.44, and also a balance amount of SGR is observed in 2015-16, that is 2,235.79. Here is a here we can see CGR is received fund is minus 4.4, expenditure fund is minus 6.3 and 7.9% is balance amount of CGR. SGR is also recorded in 2017-18 over 2008-9 of received amount is minus 33.20 and minus 444.13 of expenditure and 98.59 is balance amount. This shows that there is a significant decreasing trend in fund received and expenditure and unutilized amount is growing positively. So study reveal in this is a side of electricity expenditure. That is, here is a maximum receive of fund is recorded in 2013-14, that is 153.99. Also SGR is expenditure is maximum recorded in that year, that is 2013-14. The study revealed that the government fund receive and expenditure in electricity Sindhudurg district is increased by 29.12% in 2017-18 over the year 2008-9. It shows the trends of receive fund expenditure fund is increasing positively. These slides also show the expenditure of Jilla Parishad on construction of road. Here the maximum proportion received fund was spent in 2009, that is 100.04%, and maximum portion of received fund was unutilized year 2015-16, that is 78.89%. There is a balance amount is growing rapidly than the received as well as the fund expenditure. CGR is received fund is 13.4, expenditure fund is 2005, and balance fund is 68.1. It means balance amount is growing rapidly than receive amount. Also, this slide can we explain the expenditure of road construction of PWD state government. Here we can see the CGR of received fund is 4.4 expenditure. Also 4.4 expenditure and received funds, and balance amount is 4.6. It means balance amount of unutilized amount is growing rapidly than that received amount. It indicates consistency as well as the stability in received amount as well as expense by the state government PWD. Expenditure of national highway. Here we can see the maximum expenditure recorded SGR is 2015-16, that is 281.93, and also in this year recorded maximum SGR of expenditure, that is 281.93. The year 2011-12, 2013-14, 15-16, and 17-18 observed negative SGR. Also CGR is show minus 8.1 of received and expenditure fund. It indicates significant reduction in government expenditure in the national highway development during the above state years. Expenditure of Jilla Parishad Sindhudurg primary education, that is, here is a maximum SGR of expenditure is 29.21, and maximum balance fund is 358.10 SGR. And if we see received fund is CGR is 0.3, CGR of balance fund is 8.8. It implies that there is a significant decreasing trends in Jilla Parishad expenditure on primary education in Sindhudurg district. However, unutilized amount has growing positively. Maximum SGR found in 2011-12, that is 358.10. It means high inefficiency in fund utilization. Here is a budgetary allocation of drinking water of Jilla Parishad. Amount is in lakhs. Here also we can see the 2008-9 received amount is 3,016.95 lakh. In 2017-18 received amount is to 2,527.78. Also expenditure in 2008-9 rupees 1,987.19 and rupees 909.14 lakh in 2017-18. It means there is a significant reduction in received amount as well as expenditure on drinking water supply by Jilla Parishad in Sindhudurg district during the study period, and significant increase in unutilized amount, which indicates very high degree of inefficiency in fund utilization so far the drinking water is concerned. Also, CGR's received fund is 1.9 expenditure. Fund is 1.9, expenditure of CGR is minus 8.3, and balance fund CGR is 5.2. It means there is a significant decreasing trend expenditure on drinking water by Jilla Parishad. Here my first hypothesis is there is no null first hypothesis. This is slide. Here is null hypothesis is no significant growth in public infrastructure facility in study region. Alternate hypothesis that there is a significant growth in public infrastructure facility study region. Here is a data is non-stationary, so I used a Dickey Fowler test, and the result of Dickey Fowler test is showing this slide. At 5% significance level and 95% confidence level, there are accepted accepted uh, there are accepted null hypotheses for road, electricity, and health. One education, for education there are alternate H1 H2 hypothesis is rejected. This is a second hypothesis. For alternate hypothesis is null hypothesis is the public infrastructure facility are adequate and up to the mark in study region, and alternate hypothesis the public infrastructure facility are not adequate and up to the mark in study region. For this tested hypothesis, I use Chaikyer's test, and the result of this hypothesis is rejected null hypothesis and accepted alternate hypothesis. For here I explain the explanation about the sample size. Here is we selected 384 sample. Out of this, 273 is male and 111 is female. Here we can see age group, that is 37.24 is sample up to 20 year. 42.97 sample are 21 to 35 year, and 10%, 10.42% is 36 to 50 years, and 9.38 is above 50 years. Here I explaining the empirical analysis. How can I calculate index value of second primary data? Here I getting a now I am explaining the availability of electricity. For this availability of electricity, I use 5 Likert statement, the 5 Likert technique, and for this I use this 4-step statement that obtaining electricity connection is very easy. There is hassle-free availability of electricity connection. A lineman is available whenever I want his assistance. Street light facility is very good at our residence area. This 4 statement for using use for availability index indicator. And here we can see the first statement was obtaining electricity connection is very easy. For this I give a weightage. Strongly disagree. For strongly disagree I use 1 weightage. For disagree 2 weightage. Neutral for 3, agree for 4, and strongly agree for 5 weightage. Here is a next is frequency. Frequency means there is a respondents number, and here's a last in this last fx means weightage multiple by frequency. By using mean score, that is sigma fx divided by n, where is f is stand for frequency, x stand for concern allotment weight, and n stand for the observations means respondents. Yeah, if we calculate this, we can get a 3.15 is a index value of obtaining electricity connection is very is only one statement of line is 3.15 is index value. This like calculate second line, that is I got value 2.50 index value. Here last and third lines for 2.53 index value, and for fourth line I got 2.30 index value. In this mean score has calculated each tehsil and district as whole separately, and after third I take a average of these 4 statement and get a value of 2.60 is a mean value of availability of electricity Sindhudurga districts. Here I determine using 5 Likert scale calculate, that is 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. So I divided by 4 by 5 is 0.8, and here is the here I define the length of determination value, that is 1 to 1.80 represent strongly disagree means worst development. From value 1.81 to 2.60 represent disagree, it's present that's bad or less development. Value from 2.61 to 3.40 represent agree to some extent means average development. From 3.41 to 4.20 represent agri means good development, and from 4.21 to 5 represent strongly agree means based up or up to the mark development. In this way, I taking every indicator's average value, and here is we can see electricity developments. Here is the value is a 2.92 of whole district, and the highest value is Kudal, that 4.05. He is its value falls in average development. In Sindhudurg district fall in electricity development index. This side also we can see the total value is average value of road development is 2.82, and this value also falls in average development. Water drinking development index value also here calculated, and it falls also total district value is 3.02. Average it falls in average development. Education development index average value here is a district value is 2.79. It means district development is average development. Health development index also here is a calculated, and average the index value is 2.49. It is a lower than average development of district. This slide shows the top tahsils and bottom tahsils. In electricity, there are Udal, Malwan tahsil, and bottom are Vaibhavwadi, Devgarh. In road, Malwan and Vengurla. In bottom, Devgarh and Vaibhavwadi. For drinking water infrastructure, there are Kudal, Malwan top tahsil, and Devgarh, Dodamarg are bottom tahsil. In education infrastructure, Kudal and Malwan are top tahsil. Dodamarg and Vaibhavwadi are bottom tahsil. In health infrastructure, Samatwadi and Malwan are top tahsil, and bottom tahsil are Devgarh and Dodamarg. Overall index we can see overall in index Kudal and Malwan are top, and Devgarh and Vaibhavwadi are bottom tahsils. If you would tally all infrastructure index getting average, there is a total average is 2.80. Here is the top in Kudal and bottom is Vaibhavwadi in development index. Here is a speedometer. I show that there is a 2.81 is the development index, and it falls in average development. So Sindhudurg districts in the infrastructure development index is average index. Also, we can here see hypothesis statement number 3. Here is a null hypothesis is there is a no significant scope for development of public infrastructure facility study region, and alternate hypothesis is there is a significant scope of development of public infrastructure facility study region. For this, I use also Chi-Quare test at 0.05 significance level, and here is a calculated value is greater than table value. So here is a null hypothesis is rejected, means alternate hypothesis is accepted, that is there is a significant scope for development of public infrastructure facility study region. Also, the objective of this study is that as we can see study the expectation of the people from the selected key infrastructure. Here we can see the maximum expectation is recorded in Dodamarg, and lowest in the Devgarh. Total is a 3.60% mean average people's expectation from electricity. Road expectations also is maximum from Vaibhavwadi, and lowest from the Kankavli, but maximum it is a maximum expectations from the total whole districts from the respondents. Here we see drinking water expectation also recorded the maximum. It is maximum recorded Vaibhavwadi and lowest in Dodamarg, but overall we can see district is 4.39 mean is recorded for public public from drinking water expectations. Education expectation also was higher in Vaibhavwadi 5, and lowest is for Dodamarg 4.30. Is total we recorded 4.46 maximum expectation from the education recorded in Sindhudurg districts. Expectation from health is also Vaibhavwadi is highest 5, and lowest is Kankavli, and total is 5.51. Means here in this expenditure, in this is infrastructure, people also more expectations from the agencies, government agencies. Also here is we can see last hypothesis. There is a null hypothesis is there is no significant gap between expectation and perception about public infrastructure facility in study region, and alternate hypothesis there is a significant gap between expectation and perception about public infrastructure facility in study region. Here on the significance level 0.05, there is a calculated value is greater than table value, so here is a null hypothesis is rejected and alternate hypothesis is accepted, that is there is a significant gap between expectation and perception about public infrastructure facility study region. If we see overall satisfaction, there is a Malwan is top in satisfaction and lowest in Dodamarg, but overall average is 2.82 as a means average satisfaction of respondent from this selected key infrastructures in Chindudurg district shown. Here I explain the socio-economic also contribution as is the main objective of this study, that is majority of respondent in related to contribution of electricity. I explained that majority of the respondent are positively replied, and it has proven the electricity has brought positive changes in socio-economic life of publics in the Sindhurg district. Study found that the income effect of electricity is more significant in Kankavali Tahsil, and it was least in Vaibhavwadi. It is satisfactory to note that all Tahsil are benefited with electricity and received positive changes in income. The contribution of road also studied that the study found contribution of road is in socio-economic development strongly accepted or agree by the respondent of Dodamar, Kankoli, Sawantwadi, Tahsil, since their index
Please,
shows.
Satish, wind up in 5 to 10 minutes. Finish your presentation.
Yes,
So
yes,
that
sir.
discussion
Sir,
can take place.
yes, yes, yes. Just a minute, sir. Finding regarding infrastructure.
Come to direct observation.
Yes, yes. Yes, sir. Sir, here I want to explain the major suggestion, more suggestion in the thesis, but here I want to explain major suggestion yeah, individually that infrastructure. First, I explain the for suggestion, major suggestion for electric infrastructure. In electricity, there is increase the electricity access at remote place through the special policy by government. Also, government reduce the affordable rate for per unit electricity should be affordable. Simplification in obtaining new connection and service should be made available on customer demand. Also, I suggest that regional electricity policy need for sustainable economic development, because government making all type policy, making all over policy, but the Sindhudurg district is a very hilly area, so here is a government should design special policy. Special attention and support of MSEDL staff is expected in during the rainy season. Here is then I major suggest for better road development, that is PWD provision the reflector in both side of road in the entire study region because of the humidity and though the PWD should also consider the intensity of rainfall while constructing the road. Second, third is a suggestion that considering the frequency of traffic rate and natural condition, road should be constructed in Sindhudurg districts, and this agency should utilize of tourism potential through the good and qualitative road connectivity and proper drainage pattern should be maintained by the PWD on every road. Next, I suggestion the about drinking water. Jilla Parishad proper plan expenditure for improving the drinking water accessibility. Next, I suggest that increase the access to tap drinking water through increasing investment by Jilla Parishad. Also, regular cleaning, purification, and regular maintenance of water tank done by local government, and also local government means Jilla Parishad Gram Panchayat should try to provide water within the household premises. Here also the major suggestion for education in primary education in the district, that there is a training program and refresher course to researcher are strongly recommended for enhance in the quality of education. Computerization of all school is also suggest to the government. Local government and school development committee should be work actively in order to resolve various village level issues. Also, here is some suggestion for healthcare, that is government should provide intensive salary to government doctors and other staff in study region. Government should provide the skilled manpower to operate new machines and medical equipment. Government should set up the at least one multiple specialist hospital at level district level. The service such as X-ray, sonography, ECG, CT scan, and laboratory should be made available at least in sub-district hospital level. Here is my concluding remark. I come that study found the acute shortage of public infrastructure in Sindoor district. The potential resource of district are still underutilized due to the inadequacy of the public infrastructure. The adventure tourism, coastal tourism, pilgrim tourism, and historical tourism are the major area of development where district administration can make investment and earn significant revenue, which can be further utilized for the district development activities. Chinduru district has a significant tourism potential, and there are several historical forts and places which can be emerged out as a centers of the development. In order to get the benefit of this tourism destination, government has to develop key infrastructure like road, electricity, drinking water, health services, etc. The industrial agriculture development, fisheries, and major marine sector is still having high development potential in the district, which can be realized through providing proper strong infrastructure network. Thus, by considering the finding and implementation the viable suggestions given in the present research work, district can march towards long-term sustainable growth and establishing new benchmark of development. Here I thank you for all participants and our examiner and OD chairman for my presentations. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, Satish, really it was nice presentation within stipulated time. You have endeavored to complete that. I will begin with the questions and queries raised by one of the external referees. Already I have referred to him. He is Professor Bagalkoti.
Yes, sir.
He has raised some questions and queries. I will try to pose before you so that you will answer them satisfactorily. Number one is you have carried out a review of literature. Am I listening to me? Am I listening to me? Voice is clear? Am I-
Yes,
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Satish, are you
Yes.
listening to me? Satish.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You have carried out exhaustive review of literature and that referees of the opinion that
Huh.
what research gap you have identified on which you have focused in your entire research.
Yes.
What gap you have identified?
Sir, here is I selected 5 key infrastructures, and also here is a budgetary allocation is among of that literature, and plus socio-economic development also a study is a untouched part of review of literature, and in major 5 key infrastructure in the review of literature there are only one infrastructure or comparative infrastructure studied, but I selected 5 infrastructure for whole districts, and budgetary allocations and plus socio-economic development is added, and it's a wholly study based on primary and secondary data, sir.
Okay, fine. Second question he has asked. So far as your studies concerned, you have constructed index. Huh? You have
Huh.
constructed infrastructure development index. What
Yes.
is the importance of that index and what are your observations relating to the index that you have calculated?
Sir,
Satish.
I want to study must what is the level of development in districts. So I use index methods, and for this index I use 5 Likert scale and giving a weightage to the say primary data which ask question and is developed by I calculate by indicators, that 8 indicators for various infrastructure, and I use this index for how much district develop, or how to mark to study for this development, sir.
Okay, fine, fine. One more question he asks. You have used a number of quantitative techniques. You have used growth rate, you have used simple growth rate,
Yes, sir.
standard deviation,
Yes, sir.
many more.
Yes, sir.
How you justify their application so far as the data analysis for your research study is concerned? What is your justification? Why you
Sir,
wanted to use them? What was
yes,
your
sir.
intention or purpose?
Yes, sir. My here is the objective, that is a growth rate of study, and for this I want to know the data of growth. So I use growth data, and also CGR, SGR is used for the what is the trends of budgetary allocation, means how receive fund get, how expenditure, and what is the balance of fund. Means there is analysis of budgetary allocations is my first objective. So I use this quantitative techniques for this study, sir.
Okay, fine. One of your this referee says one of your objective was
Hmm.
to assess impact of infrastructural facilities on socio-economic development of the study area.
Yes, sir.
So, what impact you have observed in your study relating to the infrastructure development and socio-economic development of that region or area?
Sir, there is a maximum respondent recorded the positive impact of the socio-economic development, because development is a starting, but he has not a maximum speed. So he's a very low speedily developing. So before 15 years, that is a only low electricity connections, very low, very bad roads, but after 10 years it is a developing more slowly. So he getting a positive reply for this ki, here is not road, but we now get road. That is a positive impact of socio-economic people in study region due to the public infrastructure facility there.
Okay, fine. Last question from this referee. So far as your chapterization is concerned,
Chapter is, sir, just a minute.
chapter number 3 and 4 is excessive. What this referee says, it is excessive. He has
Uh,
calculated
huh.
chapter number 3, 4 comprises of 70% of the total work that you have carried out. Is it not disparity so far as your chapterization is concerned? How you justify this?
Sir, just a minute. I just a minute, sir. Sir, chapter third and fourth, means chapter third is based on secondary data.
Okay.
So I taking a, I can take only district data, but here I want to explain what is a infrastructure level of district, national level and state level regarding this five infrastructure, and maximum is a 20 to 25% portion of the national and state level data of growth and development of public infrastructure, which is I selected 5K infrastructure, and 70 to 80% data of district Sindhudurg district, and this is my objective. That is what is the growth of public infrastructure facility. So this is a taking data due to national and state level data. This is a getting a maximum more big topics, and chapter 4 is a only deal to primary data, and here is a big chapter, because there is a five infrastructure, and using a five infrastructure, and every eight indicators, and every eight indicators want to I explained that research. So there is a three and four chapter is making a big chapter, sir.
Okay, fine. Now, his research is made open for the floor. May I invite questions, comments, and queries from research scholars? We have Digvijay, we have Ajay, Dada Sahib is there, Deepak is there. Pose your questions or you can write in chat box. Digvijay, begin with you. Are you listening to me, Digvijay?
Yes, yes.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
Uh,
Ajay, be ready.
I would like to ask that what are the key factors which is making hindrance as far as
Digvijay,
the
be
development?
louder. Be
Big
louder.
Vijay,
Be louder.
loud.
Okay, am I audible, sir?
No, no.
You are audible, but
Speak,
sound
speak,
is.
speak loudly, sir.
Okay, okay,
Be more louder.
okay. Am I audible now, sir?
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I will communicate. Go ahead.
Okay. My question is related to the general observation is that what are the key factors which is making hindrance as far as the infrastructure development in Sindhudurg district is concerned? And the second is that three kind of funds you have mentioned in one of the slides. And okay,
Yes, go ahead.
am I
Go
audible or
ahead.
not?
Go ahead, Digvijay. You are correct. Go ahead.
Okay. So my question is related to that there are three kind of funds you have mentioned in one of the slides that received funds, expenditure, and the unutilized amount. Okay. So in every slide, I found that the unutilized amount is higher in every slide. Okay. And you said that there is an acute shortage of infrastructural development. So why you are not utilizing these unutilized amount
Yes.
for the infrastructural development in your
Yes.
particular area?
Yes.
So what is the hindrance to utilizing this amount into the
Okay.
actual development?
Okay. Satish,
Sir,
listen to questions of Digvijay, or shall I
sir,
communicate you?
sir, please communicate, sir, please.
He has asked two questions. What are the major determinants of development of Sindhudurg district? And secondly, so far as the budgetary analysis that you have carried out, surplus is found there.
Yes, sir.
So why it was surplus, even it's a comparatively underdeveloped district? Why surplus is there? How you analyze those?
Sir, I analyze there because there are unutilized fund maximum in 10 year because of the supply chain is defective. Means supply chain defective means there is a government policy after getting a in the last month of year getting a grants. Also there is a making a tender procedure. This is a government side means supply side is a defective. I studied this in the research, but now as here is a time is very low, so I can't explain there. But there is a supply side defective is a corruption in a tender procedure, government approval, and also there is a mean getting a grant at last year. Well, no approval of senior officers. So there is a pending amount, but this amount will be surrender, and after that next year this amount will be getting another districts another is because this year is not for example 2010-11 I got over 100 lakh, but I use 90 lakhs and 10 lakh is balance, so I surrender to March ending to government, and this is going to government, but this is a defect of agency that he didn't use total amount. So this is my observations in my research, sir.
One more question he posed:
One,
what are the
hello,
major
sir.
determinants of development of
Sir,
Sindhudurg district?
one more addition I want to contribute. Many times the government send their funds at the end of the financial year. Many times the fund received in the month of February and March. There is a very few time to spend that money. That's why the amount is balanced. This is also one of the reason behind.
Okay, Satish, his
Yes, sir.
second question was: what are the prominent determinants of development of Sindhudurg?
Sir, there is an average development in Sindhudurg district due to of the public infrastructure facility, selected key infrastructure facility. Average development, not
Okay.
a high development, not a low development.
Yes.
But there is a more potential for the making a high development. There is a more infrastructure, more tourism, agriculture, industries area, coastal area. This is more potential. So government can use here maximum potential to getting get up the development, maximum development in district, sir.
Okay, Ajay, do you have question? Ajay, do you want to ask any question? Ajay, others are also there. Deepak is there. Dada Sahib is there. Anil Jende is there. Ajay, do you want to ask question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
Sir,
Praveen, you want
yes,
to
sir.
ask? Praveen.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
First
Yes,
of all, Ajay will ask, and later on you will get an opportunity. Praveen.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes,
Ajay,
sir.
go ahead.
Okay, sir. Sir, looking at the Jilla Parishad expenditure on public health, as the trend from 2009 to 2016-17, it is increasing. But during the period of 2017-18, it is very less. So, what is your observation?
Okay. Satish, you listened to the question of Ajay?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, go
Uh,
ahead. Answer it.
2012-13 is less, na?
2008-9 to 2016-17, it is increasing. But at the time of 2017-18, it is less.
Minus. Yes.
Yes, for the
It is-
Jilla Parishad expenditure on public health.
Yes, yes.
So, what is
to-
the reason behind it?
There is SGR is a minus, sir. Reissue fund SGR is
Your graph
minus.
is
He is talking about
okay.
health
Your graph is
expenditure,
also
Satish.
showing less. Yes.
He is
Huh?
talking about health expenditure.
Yes, yes, yes. But there is a SGR is a minus, but fund is getting less about previous year, because 2016-17 there is a 1,583 funds lakh fund get, and in 2017-18 there is a 700.28 lakh fund get. So there is a
Yes.
obviously SGR has become minus 55.76 sir percent.
Okay. Praveen,
Yes, sir.
go ahead. Praveen.
Yes. But
Yes,
my
sir.
question to you, that what are the reasons for the allocation and expenditure of, what are the reason behind that allocation of fund? Why that fund is less?
Yes, yes.
Have
This
you
is a
found out that?
this is a very drawback for government agency, government offices, because this is office depend upon mantralay, regional office, district office, taluk office. This is a supply chain of government industries, and so there is an every means there is a lot of vacancies, lot of additional charges, and there is a political inferences, and also there is a negligence of inspection, administrative delay. So there is a getting a low money, and is getting a lot at last financial year, so it may become minus b.
Okay. Praveen, go ahead. Praveen, you want
Yes,
to know? Praveen?
yes.
Okay, go
With the
ahead.
prior permission of respected Kamble sir, I would like ask two one queries about your research study. Sir, I would like you ask my query how to calculate the development index. I don't understand how to calculate the development index.
Just a minute.
Satish, listen to his question. How you have
Yes, yes,
calculated infrastructure development index? That's his question. Satish.
yes sir,
Okay.
yes sir. Just a minute, I explain. Just a
Okay,
minute,
go
I
ahead.
explain.
Go ahead.
Here I using a 8 indicators, and I here my slide are also explain that availability of electricity is my first indicator of electricity development, and there is a four statement. For every statement I giving a weightage of 1 to 5. That is strongly disagree 1, disagree 2, neutral is 3, agree 4, and strongly agree 5. And this weightage calculated to frequency of respondents, and I get average. That means yeah, sigma fx divided by n means total weightage multiple by total respondents, and divided by 384 total respondents, that getting average of one indicators of electricity of one statement. This type of four statement used in one indicator, and so here I am taking average of the four statements average value, and there is a average value of availability is 2.62. This is a one indicator value of 2.62, and in electricity, for the example, there is a seven indicators. So seven indicators value is added and divided by 7, getting average value, that is 2.92 is a average development value of the district development, sir.
Okay. Okay. Any more question? Deepak Chauhan is there. Anil Jhende is there. Tejpal is there. Samira. Samira, do you have any question?
Sir, there is
Are you listening to
chat
me, Samira?
box. Hello, sir. There is one question in chat box also.
Yes, it is there. Yes, I
Yeah.
will check that.
There is a two
Someone has
questions.
asked that
chat
question.
box.
It is not visualizing infrastructure written just Vijay.
Yes, he asked what are the parameters of adequacy of public infrastructure,
Yes.
particular.
Okay,
That is the
Satish.
road infrastructure. He asked about the road infrastructure,
Yes.
the parameters of adequacy of public infrastructure.
Satish,
Just
did you understand question? How you have measured adequacy of infrastructure, especially road infrastructure?
just
That's
a
his
minute, sir.
question.
I will explain.
Okay.
So there are many parameters can be used for the testing adequacy of the infrastructure in case of road infrastructure. But in case of this particular infrastructural facility, we have used the perception and expectation method. We asked the respondent about their expectation about the road facility and the adequacy of the road, quality of the road, and length of the road, and availability of the road in all seasons. On the basis of these indicators, we have asked about their expectations and what is the reality. And we have identified the gap between the expectation and the reality of the road infrastructure. And on the basis of this, we have calculated adequacy of the road.
Okay. Any more question? Deepak is there.
Sir, second question also I am post in the chat box. Can I ask?
Oh, Deepak,
Am
go
I
ahead.
audible?
Sure.
Yes.
Ask question.
Okay. Thank you, sir. As per the table number 3.75, explained by the inefficient use of fund utilization. So, what are the obstacles behind fund utilization, and how we can suggest the measure for efficient utilization of fund for public infrastructure?
This is
Sir,
everyone.
question in the chat box also given.
Everyone ask about the particular this point because there is a getting funds but not utilized in the typical period because of government inefficiency, because getting a lot corruption, tender processing, government approval, and political influences. This is causes that government agency not use a total funds for that particular area year, sir.
Okay, fine.
Thank you.
Any more question? Samira, do you have any question? Samira Bagewadi? Anil is there. Anil Jhende. Srikant.
Yes, sir. No question.
Yes,
No
go ahead,
question, sir.
Samira, go ahead. Samira, you want to ask question? Samira, are you listening to me? Tejpal? Okay. It seems necessary discussion and discourse that has taken place. And Satish has prepared well. He also defended. Now, so far as the discussion on the research, which Satish has carried out, it is one person who can speak because he has gone through each and every word and line of the thesis that Satish has carried out. That is Dr. Bhaskar Jangle. And he is the authority so far as today's Viva is concerned, along with Vijay as well, that they can speak on what they wanted to carry out and what they have carried out. So may I invite Dr. Bhaskar Jangle, who is the external referee for today's Viva, to present his observations on what Satish along with Vijay has carried out his research relating to infrastructure development in Sindhudurg district.
Yes, sir.
Are you listening? Are you listening?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Respected chairperson of the Viva Voice, Mr. Dr. Professor Kamble sir, research guide Dr. Kumbar sir, and participants. Before comments on the thesis, first I would like to express my heartiest thanks to competent authority of Shivaji University for giving me an opportunity to work as an external referee for this open defense. The PhD thesis on analytical study of public infrastructure facilities in Sindhudurg district submitted by the researcher Satish P. Kadam has already evaluated by me and submitted the positive evaluation report to university. The research work has done by the researcher is proper because it is objective wise, testing of hypothesis is proper, methodology used for the research is proper, and I think this is one of the best research on the concept of public infrastructural developments. The suggestions given by the researcher has also useful for the society. So, my opinion, this research is one of the best research. And no question, but my opinion is that there is some scope for extend the study for the researcher. I think the researcher has taken the study for 5 indicators like key indicators for public infrastructure like electricity, road, drinking water, primary education and public health. But there is a scope for addition study that like telecommunication, political infrastructure, transports, etc. So this is the scope for the study, but this is not effect on the research.
Okay.
Then
Well,
I have no doubt for any other analysis, but I want to opinion from the researcher that what you learn in this research,
okay, okay.
what you learn in this research.
Satish, listen to
I want your opinion.
Yes, yes, sir.
Satish, you
Yes,
listen
sir. Yes, sir.
to me?
Yes, sir.
So you
Uh,
can respond what
Yes,
referee
yes,
wants
yes,
to
sir.
ask.
Respected sir, I want to explain. From this research, I studied, learned that there is infrastructure facility more potential in districts, but by the government agency, utilized fund is very lowly. Means there is a low utilized funds, and every year funds is remains. So I realize the in this reason the district fails in average development. If government agency utilize maximum funds and without political interference, the district will get a maximum development. And due to this development is helpful to districts, that is for tourism, agriculture industries, and the other industries, and public health, education means very good. But I observe that in Sindur district is average development, and there is due to the unutilized balance, unutilized funds of government agencies, sir.
Okay, fine.
Okay, sir,
Now,
I want your another opinion for the question.
okay, go
Not
ahead.
question, but I want your opinion. What is the benefits of your research on society to society? What is
Sir,
the benefits of
yes,
your
yes,
research
yes,
to
yes,
society?
yes, 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 sir.
Yes.
This is a research for you very useful to Jilla Parishad, state government, means state level government authority, also state level government authority, and also central government authority for making a policy decision that how can expend all monies on a proper way and without political interferences to development, on the development infrastructures. And also it is a useful for making a policy to Jilla Parishad, this is state means district development, no, DPDC means district planning authority, and also state government finance department and public PW department, health department. It is very useful to making a policy. What is the expectation from people, and what we are the expender, what is our expenditure, and what is the people expenditure. It is a combined research in this my research uh, out in this my research work, sir.
Okay, fine. Now we are about to
Okay,
finish
sir.
today's Viva. Before inviting Vijay for a purpose vote of thanks, I want to place before you my observations and also declaration. So far as research which Satish has carried out is really, it was on innovative topic and it is very relevant, socio-economically relevant topic. Yes, it is, he has taken very significant and larger pain so far as completing his research is concerned. And that we get acquainted with when we go through the thesis which Satish has submitted to the Shivaji University. In all, three experts have examined the thesis submitted by Satish Kadam. Number one was Professor S.T. Bagalkoti, very senior professor from Karnataka University, Dharwad. He's very sincere and very honest, rigorous. And he has very sincerely, rigorously has examined thesis of Satish. Second one was Dr. Bhaskar Jangle. He is present with us and he has given report and he has also very rigorously examined the thesis of Satish. And one more expert, that is Dr. Vijay. Vijay is an internal referee for this thesis and he has also examined his thesis and submitted report. In all, three experts have examined thesis of Satish and all they have given positive recommendation, positive report they have submitted, and they have recommended to the university to accept thesis submitted by Satish for the degree of PhD in economics under the Faculty of Humanities. While talking about today's Open Defense Viva, even though it was online Viva, really it was interactive, really it was very active and dynamic. A lot of involvement was there of the participants and a lot of discussion took place. And Satish was also very active and dynamic so far as defending what was asked and what was expected by the participants and other referees as well. So taking into consideration his performance in today's Open Defense Viva, even though it was online, really presentation was very nice. He tried to present very systematically, scientifically. In addition to that, he defended well what are the questions and queries and comments those were posed relating to the research that he has carried out. He has tried his level best so far as answering and defending them. And in supplementary to that, also the participants' participation, active involvement that made this Viva in the real sense of meaning very active and dynamic as well. So taking into account his positive reports of the three experts on the thesis which they examined and his satisfactory performance in the Open Defense Viva, I being a chairman of this Open Defense Viva, I recommend to the university authorities, all authorities and officials and decision makers to accept thesis of Satish Kadam for PhD degree in economics under the Faculty of Humanities. Really has done nice work. Just I congratulate him. You can also congratulate him and all the best for future work as well, Satish. Now may I invite Vijay to propose vote of thanks. After vote of thanks, today's Viva will be finished. Over to Vijay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. First of all, I would like to express my sincere gratitude and sincere vote of thanks to the all university authorities, especially Vice Chancellor of the Shivaji University, Pro Vice Chancellor of the Shivaji University, and my special thanks to today's chairman of this particular Viva was Professor Dr. P.S. Kamble sir, who have shared his spacious time for this particular Viva. Also, my express sincere vote of thanks to Professor Dr. Bhaskar Jangle sir, who is external referee. Also, I thanks to Professor Bagalkoti sir. He also worked as an external referee for this particular research, and he has given also many suggestions for the improvement of this particular research and further publication of this particular thesis also. I also express my sincere thanks to all participants and head of the Department of Economics Department, Shivaji University, Professor Talule sir, all faculty members of this particular department, because they have contributed, they have supported us for during our research time. They have provided many guidance, many facilities for my student, Mr. Satish Kadam. I congratulate Satish Kadam. He has completed his research work within time, because he is working as a government official, and during the pandemic situation, he has shouldered many responsibilities during this pandemic situation. However, he has completed his research within time. So I also congratulate Mr. Satish Kadam. I thanks to everyone for participating this particular Viva and participation in discussion, asking questions. Thanks to everyone. Thanks to